My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans, I hate Trump, and guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Hello again, party people, and welcome back to the channel. The family of Corey has spoken out for the first time. Corey's wife said Corey took a bullet for him. Him being President Trump.
Now to the hero firefighter who was killed protecting his family during the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. This morning, we're hearing from his family in an exclusive interview with ABC Pittsburgh affiliate WTAE. Aaron Katersky joins us now with the story. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Lindsay. This family was reluctant to speak out, but we're hearing from them for the first time since the volunteer firefighter was killed in the attack on former President Trump. This is the family he died protecting.
He definitely was a hero. He saved his wife, he saved his child, and he was just the best guy. He was just the best.
This morning, Helen Comprator and her daughters are speaking out for the first time about Corey Comprator, the volunteer fire chief who threw himself onto his family during the gunfire at former President Trump's rally last month in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I'm angry, obviously. My husband took a bullet for him, but, that unfortunately was the plan that day.
In an interview airing on our Pittsburgh affiliate WTAE, daughter Allison recalled the moment shots rang out, a memory still vivid and painful.
I was the one that my dad threw down. As he was throwing me down, that was when he was shot. He ended up falling onto me. I was confused and I went, "Dad." And when I turned is whenever he fell down, and that's when I started screaming, and I was instantly I was trying to keep him from bleeding, and somebody had thrown down a towel, so somebody behind us must have seen what was going on, and I was just holding it there and just screaming for anybody to help.
His family wants Comprator remembered as more than the person killed in the assassination attempt of the former president.
He isn't just the guy that got shot at the rally. He was a husband, a father, a son, an uncle, and he was the glue to our family. He was our strength. He was everything to us, and that is what got taken from this world.
A GoFundMe has raised millions of dollars for the family, but as grateful as Helen is for the money and the support, she knows it will never bring Corey back.
I talk to him anyway, and the only thing that ever comes out of my mouth is, "I'm sorry this happened to you." But I know he would want me to get to the bottom of it. I know he would.
To get answers to what happened, she's hired an attorney to help her find answers and get justice.
I want justice for my husband, and I'm going to get it.
They specifically want answers from security at the rally.
I just want them to know that I really think my dad's blood is on their hands, and I hope they wake up every day thinking about what they took from our family, because we have to wake up every day and see that image of our father in our head. And no child should ever have to see that.
This is Corey, his wife in the middle, and one of the daughters' boyfriend or husband in the left grandstand. This is Dr. Jim in the white shirt starting to make his way over to help Corey.
I'm an emergency department doctor. I've said this before, but I went into muscle memory, which is what we do when something's like that. And all I could hear was a voice in my head saying, go, go, they need you. Go do something, help that person. And So I clambered over the bodies. I hope there was not a video showing me that I fell as I was trying to get to Corey.
Dr. Jim said that he hoped there wasn't video of him falling down. And of course only I, Real Justice, king of the case, captured his fall.
I heard the shots. I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, he's been shot, he's been shot. So I made my way over. I said, I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you. The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There's lots of
Everyone was going hysterical. Everyone was confused. They didn't know what was going on. All we know was shots were fired, and then I jumped over the barrier and put my hand on the guy's head that was profusely bleeding.
Who was it? Do you know?
I don't know.
This is not Trump, though. This is another person.
Yeah. So Trump's not here.
And it was, you said he got hit on his head?
Yeah.
Were you in the vicinity where Trump was?
I was on the side. I was with a special guest.
Are you okay?
I'm Rico Elmore, but I just military reactions.
Yeah.
Rico Elmore, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Rico, could you start by telling us why you were there at the Trump event at the Butler Showgrounds?
This is the office of the President of the United States of America. Whenever they call and they want you to speak at a rally, whatever your political affiliation is, you go. Because that is a once in a lifetime chance. Now, me as the vice chairman of the Beaver County Republican Committee, to have the honor to go to a Trump rally and speak, it's unfathomable.
You were seated very close to the front where President Trump was going to speak. What was the atmosphere like before he came on?
When I was in the area of the VIP section and Trump was coming on stage, everyone was cheering. Everyone was so excited. Kids were clapping. Adults were clapping. I think there were probably dogs barking. Like, it was so lively. It was almost like a concert venue. And whenever he came to speak, everyone got quiet and they listened to what he was saying.
Now, everything was normal for the first 5 or 6 minutes into Donald Trump's speech. Then you heard a popping sound.
Right after the first sound of the gunshot, everybody had turned and everyone was looking. The president had brushed his ear and he was hit. That's when Secret Service had jumped up on the stage to shield the president. This all happened so fast. There wasn't 10 minutes or a minute, 60 seconds. It was 3 seconds of just every thought process in your mind was happening.
What did you hear from the people immediately around you?
If you ever watched a scary movie and those blood-curdling screams, that's what you heard.
And what did you do next?
Adrenaline kicked in, and that's when I turned around and I heard the lady call for a medic, and I grabbed my water bottle, I took my tie off, and I ran and jumped over the barrier. When I arrived on the bleachers and went to the victim, I was able to get a towel for one of the ladies that was there, and I held the towel against the victim's head. And another gentleman, I believe he was a doctor, tried to provide CPR. And once I turned him over, because my hand was on his head, I could see, in fact, that he was deceased, and I say this in respect to the family, because it is a trying time, and my heart and condolences go out to them. And I seen that he was gone. So medical team had arrived, and they carried him out. We put a towel over his head, and we carried him out of the venue. Everyone was going hysterical. Everyone was confused. They didn't know what was going on. Everyone was they were panicking. I felt like it was my job to calm people down. As I was doing this, I'm yelling at people, please, everyone get down, get down, get down. People that were I'm pointing to people, sit down, and I just jumped up into action and said, all right, you guys, let's go. Clear this out the way. Let's move the barrier here. We're clearing that whole area out. There were kids who were just staring because they were in shock and awe about what happened, what's going on, that I had to pick kids up and carry them down the steps. And their parents, me and other people, we picked up grown adults, put them on our shoulders, and carried them down the bleachers because they were just in shock.
What got taken.
His two girls remembered their dad braiding their hair or teaching them how to do a back handspring.
Corey was a girl dad. Corey was a firefighter. Corey went to church every Sunday. Corey loved his community. And most especially, Corey loved his family. Corey was an avid supporter of the former president.